JKNews.
Oh, I can't wait to get to that age.
I'm right there.
Why?
I'm
I don't
already
want to
there.
get fucked.
I think I'm already there like 5 years ago.
Okay, fine.
What are we caring about?
Submitted by Hi From Here.
Hello here.
A 68-year-old man left his wife because their newborn baby was detrimental to his health.
I mean, newborn
68
baby.
newborn holds a wife. 20 something?
This guy's a freak.
She's 60.
Damn! How did that happen?
60, he's 68.
How come she never had a kid, or she did?
They were
She
trying
couldn't.
for 20 years.
Yeah.
But she
But
tried to.
why did she start at 40?
I don't know.
Like nobody would bang her?
I don't know. But like hearing the story though, I was kind of low-key pissed because I'm like, how selfish are you?
Super selfish.
That you're bringing a new life into this world.
You're gonna fucking die when she's 10, when the baby's 10 or some shit. You sack of shit.
It's not cool at all.
Yeah,
He's born an orphan, basically. No, she's born an orphan, theoretically.
pretty much.
Seriously, she lost her fucking virginity at 40 years old? That's bullshit,
What
man.
are you guys laughing at? What did you say?
It's like, what? Nobody would bang her?
I was so furious at this selfish old lady.
Yeah, she's so selfish.
She should have adopted when, okay, cool, I can't do it at 40. Let me adopt 40 kids. Let's
Or
do that.
better yet, adopt a monkey. Put a fucking monkey in a diaper and like, you know, like.
That is a solution.
The logic of that. You could have a baby, still, it's a monkey. Just shave
It's
the
not a
monkey.
baby, but
Have you been on that Hollywood haunt elevator thing?
I tricked him on it.
Scary.
how'd you trick him?
So it was me and I
She
took my
tricked me
nephews.
3 times.
Okay, first of all, that's your fault.
She tricked me the first time, and I think the second time she pretty much low-key called me a bitch, and I was like, fuck that, so I was screaming.
So it was my nephews. I took them to Disneyland, and I'm like, come on. Like, how scary can this be?
Fucking
My niece
scary
at that
as
time,
fuck.
she was like 7 or 8. So I'm like, she's getting on it. She's stoked. Like, dude, she's gonna like, you know it's not scary. So he's like, all right, fine, let's go. And then I'm like, it's just an elevator. It's just gonna open up at every floor. It's just all
So nice
scenic and
view.
stuff. Yeah, it's all scenic. And I'm like, the grand finale is it's really dope because then you get to see all of Disneyland. And then he's like, all right. So then we're in there, and then you know, it goes up, and then it shows you like the first floor. It goes down, and it goes all the way up. I'm like, look, it's so dope. I'm like, it's gonna drop now, and he's like, ah. So I have a picture of him going like this.
That's awesome.
Because at the last drop, it
was-
shoots you all the way up, and then that's when they open the door, so you get to see all of like Disneyland, and that's when you're weightless, and then whoosh, and I was like,
But you're here to live today and tell the story.
yeah, but I only rode it once. I trust the elevator that you can use for 50 years
You
more
wrote
than
it
that
3
thing.
times,
yeah,
and not
I'm like,
once did
didn't
you
you
die.
say you got
Yeah.
tricked 3 times?
3 times and you're alive.
Yeah, but
and now you
50
can connect
years?
with everyone in this room.
No.
Yeah.
How do you get tricked?
Have you been on
3
it?
times. Yeah.
Oh.
I want to go on the new one that they revamped now. Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm waiting.
I'm even
Bro.
scared of the fucking hang gliding one. Have you been on the hang gliding one?
What? The one where you're indoors?
The hang gliding one where you're indoors and it blows fake air, and then it plays on a projector screen, and when you're flying over the cliffs, all it does is just tilt you forward and blow more air. I'm even scared of that.
Really?
I do
Are
get
you
the
afraid of
butterflies
heights?
on that one.
Do you not do roller coasters?
You're just in a fucking suspended like dentist chair, and all it does is go.
What is it called again? Soaring through California.
California?
California.
So do you not like roller coasters and stuff at all? Yeah.
What about those,
What about the Star Wars one?
yeah, the movie ones?
Oh, those were pretty fun.
No, like, you know the movie ones, you just go into a room and then the whole place shakes, but the whole thing is like a...
Like the Bugs Life one?
TV screen.
They have it at SeaWorld.
Oh, I've never been
Like
there.
the Star Wars one, I think that's pretty dope. I like those ones.
Hurricane Steve Harvey has devastated the Gulf Coast.
How come it's not a Mexican name?
Thank you.
Because it's coming from Mexico.
Why can't it be a black name? I guess there's a black name, right?
I know.
I actually heard somebody bitch about that a couple years ago. They're like, how come traditionally black
Daquan.
names are not used for hurricanes?
there's
I'm
no
like, do you really
traditional
want that?
Filipino name?
It's hit Corpus Christi, which is actually where you're from.
Port Aransas.
Yeah, right? How is your family dealing with everything?
So I have I actually went to Port Aransas High School. I went to college in Corpus Christi, and this is right where the hurricane hit. So I've got a lot of family there, a lot of friends there, but luckily no one I know is hurt. But
Because they drove away.
yeah, they all evacuated. But my uncle's house, where my little cousins live, and they watch. So shout out to you guys, I love you. Their house got ravaged. So like the shingles fell off the roof, like, and they're in those, in beach towns they have the houses on the stilts or whatever.
Yeah.
Their house is still fucked up. Like the shingles fell off, the roof caved in, like it was full of water. Like they can't live there now. They're living in a FEMA sponsored apartment now. Like it's,
What?
and they have to go to school in the next town. So it's like it's just weird. Like to think like
How could you make your kids go to school during a storm?
Dude, as a Texan myself, because I was conceived in the state of Texas.
So your parents banged in Texas. Oh, so we could be friends.
I came in my mom
They banged in Texas and then they moved to Virginia.
No, to Indiana.
To Indiana.
But I am of course a
So
native.
you're either a redneck or a hillbilly, which
I'm a Texan.
okay.
I just feel my heart
So what's
goes
your
out.
football team?
What is it?
What's your football team?
I think the video's over. That's it.
Cowboys or Texans? Cowboys or Texans?
Oh, I'd rather die than wear either of those jerseys. How about that?
And that's how you call out bullshit. We're not
That's how you call
friends. Steve on his shit.
Hey, excuse me. I am a native Texan, I will say.
No, you're not.
Native, you weren't even.
I was made there.
No, you're.
What do you call that?
Your fucking zygote was made there. You weren't made there.
I had a hell of a zygote. Hey, you married my zygote.
No, I didn't. No, I would never marry your zygote.
Yeah, all right.
I would never fucking touch your zygote.
I'm not talking to you the rest of the day.
No.
I'm not talking to you for the rest of this video.
No,
What's your team?
these seats are contagious. Like
What's
you
your
guys
team
are
then?
fighting.
Oh, Colts. I'm a Colts fan. Indianapolis.
Just from Indianapolis.
Where I was technically born, but I've
Technically.
always felt a special connection to Texas because of.
And
that's where
Virginia,
I was.
depending on what time of day you talk to him, he's
I
from
do love the
Virginia.
state of Virginia.
Why Virginia?
I grew up there a little.
Where'd you spend the most of your childhood?
In California, in
Probably
San
San
Diego.
Oh.
Interesting.
But he'll never claim it. He'll never claim San Diego.
You know why? Because it was so full of Quicksilver douchebags.
Quicksilver douche.
I don't know what else to call it. I don't know what else to call it.
I've been to North Carolina. They have
me
really
too.
good fried chicken called Bojangles, and
Yeah.
and there's a law called the sweet tea law, I think. But if you serve regular tea, by law you have to have sweet tea there.
Is that real?
Yeah.
What the hell?
That's really funny.
It's an old law that they just never changed.
People in the South love their sugar, man. Like you get the sweet tea.
Oh,
I
yeah.
drink it. I'm like, God damn. And I see somebody next to me. They're putting more sugar into it.
I seen that too.
Yeah, they're like,
I'm the person next to you.
oh God, dude.
Everyone I knew from the South, they all had closets full of Mountain Dew too, man. Just filled with Mountain Dew, yeah. And then they would run out of a case of Mountain Dew and they would go get another Mountain Dew at the grocery store to replenish their stock. Like,
Oh my god.
yeah, it's like.
That's intense.
I remember when I was a waitress and someone ordered sweet tea. There's a lot of people that would order sweet tea, and like I had no idea what that was because I grew up here. I was like, we have tea and sugar and sweetener. We have sweetened iced tea, but it's not the same. It's like.
Yeah, it's not the same.
And then McDonald's came out with sweet tea, and then I was like, oh,
Joe makes some really bomb sweet tea.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no good sweet tea in California. Not even really yours. It's okay, but
That's what a girlfriend's for. You know what I mean?
That's why
You
Jess
have
is
something that you're
here.
proud about, and the girlfriend goes, "Actually, honey, it's shit."
you gotta go
She's
to
put
you
on
gotta
this.
go to Texas
she's
for the
put
real
on this
thing.
earth to put me down.
That's what girls are for, dude. It's like you know when a guy tells a story and then the girlfriend has to destroy that.
Yeah, she's like, that's not true.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I'm with my friends, bitch. Like, what?
You lost in that fight. You got your ass kicked.
I know.
No, like I put up a fight.
I was, hey, bro,
Yeah,
yesterday,
right,
dude,
like,
I
guys don't do
benched
that.
like 180. Oh, really, dude? Did you really, honey? I don't think so.
She's like, well, how come you complain when you're taking the groceries upstairs?
I know, pussy.
Sometimes I offhandedly do that. Like, I'm like, you know how you're really bad at packing the car trunk?
Yeah.
Thought I was good at that. You know how you
Shit
suck
drives
at it? You know how
me.
you suck
like-
balls at that?
It's like the stuff we're proud about too. Yeah. You know.
Fucking crazy, man. She tells me I can't pack the trunk.
You can't.
I'm like, I'm gonna pack the trunk better than I've ever.
He
packed
like
the fucking
wobbly
trunk
packs everything.
That's
like,
exactly
everything's, like,
why.
painted on everything. I'm like, guys are supposed to be good at packing the
because
trunk. He's not good at
We're
it.
not packing a lot of shit. We're just taking like a weekend trip
It
somewhere.
doesn't matter. The way you put things in the trunk is like not in line. Like it's like a.
But you're the organized girl, though.
She's anal as hell.
No,
is the
I-
problem.
You can't even wear certain colors on certain days.
Hey,
Exactly.
hey, I'm messy.
No, let's talk
too.
about moon rocks. I want to talk about. I want to talk about
No,
moon rocks.
no, we're
I
done.
want to talk
Our
about
time-
moon
our
rocks.
time's
I
up.
want to talk about
Our
moon
time's
rocks. So the other night, The other night.
Now the time is up.
We gotta talk.
He's like, hey, can you come with me to the park? And I'm like, what the fuck? It's 10 o'clock at night. It's like 9:45. Like, why are we going to the park? And she's like, I have to go get a rock.
That's not how I said it.
She's like, no, she did. She got quiet in our own home.
It's like you have a secret.
And there's just
No.
kitties who could hear.
No.
She's like, I have to go get a rock.
I was like,
And
I need you to come with me to the park.
yeah, no.
Because there's a bunch of weirdos there. And we get to the park and I'm like, I'm collecting sand for my moon ritual. What's your moon ritual?
Was it for the eclipse?
Yeah, she.
Yeah, but also because it was a new moon on the day of the eclipse.
So she then takes it home. You know, she's acting like that's the weirdest part. She then takes it home and takes a fucking bath with the rock.
Wait, what?
I cleaned it first.
Thank you for a reason.
Wait, are you a witch?
Reason.
Anyway, he can't pack a trunk. He can't
No,
pack
no,
a
she has
trunk.
weird moon rock
He
shit.
cannot pack a trunk.
Oh.
Back to that. Yeah.
Oh, and so now when we have kids and they're like, well, Dad, can I go to the park? Like, and I'll be like, no, it's like fucking 10 o'clock at night, and there's weird people who go to the park looking for moon rock.
Like your mother.
Is that mom?
Trust me, I
A
know.
light helmet thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, the
weird
weirdos
ass-
out here, go home.
Weird ass people getting rocks for the moon ritual, dude.